First off, guys, episode 3 was amazing, and after watching the episode, I'm starting to get an idea on where the season's going from here. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys a prediction video going forward with Season 2 of Star Wars The Mandalorian. But first off, guys, I want to first bring up something before I get into my main topic here, and that's the relationship of BoKatan and Din Djarin and having a common enemy and Moff Gideon. I was going to say another guy who was actually I'm going to talk about here later. But either way, I want to talk in the fact that I think they've already said they've announced that there's going to be a season 3 of Star Wars Mandalorian. I'm not quite sure, so if any of y'all do know, just let me know in the comments section down below. I think that I just heard something like that before, but either way, what I want to talk about here is that now, as we know, this is the first ever Star Wars TV series that's actual live action, and the way I'm sort of patterning this out here is that in season 1, the time frame of the episodes vary, and in a way, it's like it was a movie, but instead it was episodes since it was a TV series, and that's kind of what I'm seeing with this one, and then that's why I see going forward with the season 3, if that's true, they have a season 3 already set and are gonna get it started here soon. It's going to be like its own little TV series trilogy, as it were. Now, does that mean that once season 3 is over, we won't get season 4? I don't know on that end, but I would like to hope not. I just probably think I may be thinking too much into this, but it sort of is feeling like it is something being a trilogy. Season 1 was the first movie. Season 2 is about to be the second movie with whatever they're going here. And then season 3 will be the conclusion of whatever Mando's journey is with the child and others he meets out there. But now, having said that, it's time to get into the real discussion, as I said, and the fact of BoKatan and Mando having met this past episode, and unknowingly right now, they don't know they have a common enemy in Moff Gideon. And why is that? Well, that's because, and it's a very interesting thing here. Mando, first off, he doesn't know Moff Gideon's still alive. He probably still thinks he's dead. BoKatan knows, though, he is alive. And right now, the way it goes is like this. Moff Gideon is after Mando because he has the child, and Moff Gideon wants the child for whatever reason. We still don't know yet, but I'm sure we might learn of it in this season. While BoKatan is after Moff Gideon because he has something she wants. That's the dark saber. And yeah, guys, if y'all know the dark saber, y'all know its history. It was created by the only guy ever accepted into the Jedi Order. But ever since then, it's become like a symbol to where whoever wields it is pretty much the leader of the Mandalorian creed, or whoever decides to follow him. Because that's how it kind of was going into that we saw in Star Wars Clone Wars with the leader of Death Watch at first having it, and then Darth Maul killing them. I'm sorry I can't remember that guy's name off at the top of my head, but y'all know who I'm talking about, because that's what led to BoKatan leading her own Mandalorians and stuff. And eventually, it came into the hands of BoKatan, but now as we see, it's in the hands of Moff Gideon, and we still don't know how BoKatan lost it, but I'm sure we'll learn of it soon here later. But after this past week's episode, she also asked Mando to help her with trying to get the planet of Mandalore back. But of course, as we know, he's not doing that because he's got his own problems to deal with, and that's trying to find the Jedi, which BoKatan helped by telling him to go to the planet of Corvus, where Ahsoka Tano will be. But she also said that she also accepts that while he's on his own mission, if he ever changes his mind, that offer still stands. Well, this is where I'm going to say the offer is definitely going to still stand, because it's clear that their paths are going to cross again, because as I said, unknowingly, the common enemy of Moff Gideon is what's going to lead them into working together and sort of a cohesion. Like, Mando will help her in getting the dark saber back, and this will help her get Mandalore back, as maybe her being the leader, I guess. And well, BoKatan will help Mando in getting the child safe away from this guy and by whoever else might be out there. Oh, and I also want to mention one more thing. I didn't really mention this in my review. I kind of did, but not in greater detail. And that was in the fact that, boy, did I love Sasha Banks and her Mandalorian armor and stuff. Here I was wondering if she was going to be a Jedi, but at the same time, I was thinking she was going to be Sabine. But to find out she's not in a character we don't know, it still doesn't change the fact it was really awesome to see her, and I can't wait to see more of her because I'm sure we haven't seen the last of Sasha Banks' character and the way she was looking at that child during the few times those two were staring at each other can't help me think, but she's gonna form a little bond of her own with the little guy, like maybe become a caretaker sort of. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But it'll definitely be interesting to see going forward. Now, having said all that, though, I want to really talk about my real predictions of what I think's going forward after watching episode 3, because after episode 3, I'm starting to paint a better picture here from some of the things I saw in the Mandalorian trailer. And such as in the fact that now that Mando has his destination, is now off to find Ahsoka Tano. Some tells me eventually he will be meeting with Tano, but what role she plays, we still don't know yet on that end. But we'll see going forward. But that's not what I really want to talk about. What I really want to talk about is now that he knows, you think it's all smooth sailing from here. But no, I don't think so. He doesn't know right now Moff Gideon's alive, and Moff Gideon's information gathering is pretty high. So you can bet that during that raid, Mando and BoKatan made, he's going to find out that Mando was with her, and now he's found out where he's in the destination of where he's going, or at least his routing to where he gets bounty hunters or more remnant of Imperial soldiers to attack him, to the point where this is where he's going to go back to Navarra to recruit his old pals, that being Grief Karga and Cara Dune, the shock trooper. And this is where I think it'll lead into, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes of them all journeying together, which will lead them, I guess, into that Imperial stronghold. We saw them fighting again, fighting off all these Imperial soldiers and stuff. But one thing to notice is that the child, now, when he went to Navarra, the child was with him as he was recruiting Karga and Kara. But when they were in the Imperial stronghold, the child wasn't with them. So this is making me think: does the child somehow end up being captured? If he does, I guess this is why they're raiding that stronghold, to rescue the kid. I would like to think, well, this maybe lead into Bo-Katan coming to that place to help rescue that kid. Maybe not. But even if not, though, maybe if no, the kid's not been kidnapped, just somewhere safe in a more better place where I guess Mando believes will be safe and be able to go back and get him later. And they're just probably invaded that stronghold because there's something in there that they want. But I highly doubt it. I think it's my first option. And not only that, but something else was coming to my head. Uh, no, I don't think there's really much else other than the fact that, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it all at that. These are right now my predictions with the episodes going forward. If I'm spot on right, that'll be a shocker, but if I'm sort of right, that's okay too, because this is what predictions are all about, guys. We're thinking to ourselves, wondering, connecting the dots after maybe seeing an episode to make us give a better idea of what's going forward, moving plot-wise in season 2, because we are already 3 episodes down and we got 5 more episodes left. So you gotta know that somewhere down the line, maybe something of what I say might be true, maybe some of y'all's predictions might be true, who knows? And speaking of which, I'd like to hear what you guys are predicting. If you guys already seen episode 3 and are already trying to connect some predictional dots going forward with what you saw from the trailer and what you saw from the episode, leave them in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion, because this is what makes my channel great. Not just my reviews or recaps and everything, but also in the fact that us YouTubers, we give our thoughts and we'd like to hear your thoughts, your opinions, your predictions. This is what makes YouTube such a fun place to be at. But now, having said all that, I'm going to go ahead and end it all at that. And hey, if you're enjoying my videos, all you got to do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, Mega Geek Mixer signing out. Bye!